So being in Australia, we're in the Southern Hemisphere and we are coming into winter, and it has been a particularly cold week. So I thought, what better time than to review some ice creams? And today, my favorite, Maxibon. So what do we rate a Maxibon on? Number 1, flavour, obviously, and entirely my personal preference. And number 2, we're keeping it simple. A review of the chocolate side, a review of the cookie side. So let's crack in. So I need to put these back in the freezer now, they're all gonna melt before I eat them. Maxibon number 1, original. The original is our control subject. It is the plainest flavour. It's vanilla ice cream with a chocolate cookie and a chocolate covered bit. So let's get into it. It is such a win when you open the packet to the cookie side. Now there is only one way to eat a Maxibon, and I will die on this hill. The cookie side is meant for you to hold it. Why would you hold on to the chocolate side? You're just gonna get chocolate all over your fingers. You eat the chocolate side first by holding onto the cookie side, and once you get down, then you get to eat the cookie side. It's a no-brainer. I know there's discussion about it on the internet, but you're all wrong. This is the only way to eat it. Let's bite. Maxibons, they are just so good. Okay, cookie side. So good. Okay, first of all, flavour. It's your classic. Can you get better than it? We're gonna find out. So the ice cream is plain vanilla, but it's a really nice balance of artificial nostalgic vanilla and actual legit vanilla. Sits somewhere nicely in the middle, probably skewing a little bit towards artificial. Chocolate, really good chocolate. The cookie, delicious. Look how easy that was to bite through. I tell you what guys, it is gonna be hard to beat. Delicious. I'm gonna rate this 4 out of 5. Maxibon number 2, peanut jams with butter. Now this is a brand new Maxibon on the market, and thus the reason I'm doing this today. And I kind of thought it was peanut butter and jam, and I'm assuming it still is, but they have gone for this quirky name. Oh, biscuit side again, yes. Okay, immediate reaction, not the prettiest Maxibon, has gotten a little crushed up in transit. Now I am skeptical as to if I'm gonna like this, because I'm not traditionally a peanut butter and jam kind of gal. So let's find out. Now cookie side. I'm sorry, what? I kind of just assumed it was the same ice cream that ran the entire length of the ice cream sandwich. However, I would question whether that is the case in this one, because this side, very peanutty. You've got peanut butter ice cream with peanuts in it, covered in chocolate with peanuts in it. Peanut overload. Not a bad peanut overload, but a peanut overload. But the cookie side, which I argue is the better side of the Maxibon, this one has definitely got jam in it somewhere, but visually I can't see any. Is that why it's called peanut jam and butter? Maybe I just haven't bitten into it enough. No, don't bite into it. You got like 6 ice creams to eat. Okay, for peanut jam and butter Maxibon, I didn't think I was gonna like this, and I do like this, but do I like it as much as the original? Probably not. So I think this is a very standard Maxibon. I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Maxibon number 3, monster cookie. Now I feel like they brought this out when adding cookies and cream flavour to everything was a fad, and I do not hate them for that. It's a pretty good flavour combo. Let's try it in a Maxibon. Chocolate side. Now the difference with your monster cookie is where there would normally be peanuts, there is now a cookie. So you've got like a cookies and cream ice cream coated in chocolate with extra cookie in here. It's a really good cookies and cream ice cream. It is jam-packed with cookie, so that's cool. Now, cookie side. No squeeze, no squelch. I would argue that Maxibons are the perfect ice cream sandwich because you can bite into it, absolutely no squeeze. How many other ice cream sandwiches, yes, you've got perhaps a more good looking cookie, but you bite into it, squeezes all the ice cream out. And don't come at me and say it's because the ice cream's too soft or the cookie's too hard. That's the thing about making an ice cream sandwich. You've got to think about these things. Maxibon, they thought about it. They're doing it the best out of everyone. Case closed. Getting so excited, I'm throwing chocolate around. Monster cookie, delicious ice cream, really good coverage, good cookie. But what am I gonna rate this? There's a giant cobweb up there. I think this one is the same as the peanut butter one. I think it's a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Next Maxibon, Waffle on. So what is in a Waffle on Maxibon? According to the package here, ice confection, it's not even ice cream, worrying, with waffle biscuits, caramel flavoured compound chocolate, salted caramel confectionery, roasted hazelnuts, and biscuit crumbs. Don't we just love legal talk that goes into naming a product? Also, this says hazelnuts. Have they all been hazelnuts and I've been calling them peanuts? Woo. Well, let's stop waffling on. So immediately they have changed things up. Look at this ice cream. First of all, you've got like a white chocolate / caramelly chocolate coating on your chocolate side, and then a really fun little like waffle design on the biscuit side. Hats off to whoever thought of that. Very cool. Let's give her a try. Good snap coming from the chocolate there. Okay, so it tastes like vanilla ice cream, but with little bits of caramel inside. Let's go biscuit side. Okay. Or aftertaste. Oh, okay, here's the thing. So my first comment, in changing the biscuit side to this waffle exterior, they have not lost any of the breadiness of it. In fact, it almost squishes less than it did before. So immediately, it wasn't an overwhelming waffle flavor, but then the more you eat it, the more that comes through. And they've also got this like sugar kind of crust on the outside there, which I think I really like. I actually really rate this one. Didn't have high expectations for this one, so we're gonna go with like a 4. We're going with a 4 out of 5. This is as good as the original. Maxibon number 5, Honeycomb this. Now, firstly, any company that goes out of their way to put puns into their product naming, genius, I'm already on board. Now, does it make sense on this occasion? Perhaps not, but that's okay. We're gonna give them full credit. Now, letting you in on a little secret, I love this Maxibon. Honeycomb is such a good flavor. Literally put it with chocolate in anything, it's delicious. So this is always gonna be a winner. We already know that, but let's dive in just to be sure. So like the monster cookie one, they've gone for honeycomb in their chocolate coating. And as I said before, honeycomb in chocolate, mwah, delicious. So honeycomb ice cream with chocolate pieces inside, coated in chocolate with honeycomb pieces, it's a winner. This is such a good ice cream. Now, cakey side. Oh, it's so good. The chocolate cookie side just amplifies the honeycomb ice cream. And honeycomb ice cream is like quite subtle. Like it's not shouting at you, but doesn't need the bells and whistles because it's delicious. Oh yeah, this is my fave. I'm so full. You can't stop with this one. Delicious, 5 out of 5. Ugh. The final Maxibon of the day, that's mint. Now there is a lot of discussion on the internet as to whether mint and chocolate should be paired together. Now I am very pro mint chocolate, so I am slightly biased on this occasion. Oh, that smells insane. So despite having eaten 5 Maxibons already, I'm really excited to taste this just based on the smell alone. All right, let's take a bite. Good crack. That's quite thick. So you've got your mint, delicious milk chocolate, but then adding the cookie into it. Are there many things with mint and cookie in there? We need to research this. This is a good combo. Oh, that's a second biter. That is a second biter. Okay, cookie side. This is excellent. I forgot how good this is. I wanted to come into this and not like one of them. But alas, all Maxibons are delicious. What was I thinking? Oh, this is so good. Like I can't even, I'm lost for words. I mean, it's not gonna be your cup of tea if you don't like mint and chocolate. But if you do like mint and chocolate, chuck out the rest. The mint ice cream in this is like nostalgic mint ice cream. So immediately check. And the addition of the cookie, it's almost like they know what they're doing down there. This is really good. Really, really good. 5 out of 5. No brainer. So going into this, I said, Tess, rein yourself in and only take a single bite out of each of the Maxibons because you're going to feel ill at the end. And turns out I do feel ill at the end because I didn't listen to myself and I took multiple bites of all of these. So now we have 2 that have tied at the top of the table. We have honeycomb and we have mint. So how do we set these 2 exceptional ice creams apart? That is a tough one. They both have beautiful ice cream in it. They both have delicious additives in the chocolate. Their bite factor, perfect. So today, it's gonna have to come down to the names, I think. Honeycomb this, that's mint. And it's that's mint that takes the cake for us today. A clever name and an even better ice cream. And again, kicking goals and solving the world's problems. Thanks for watching.
Don't like that. It's like chocolate and toothpaste.
We were kidding. There's always Frodo content. Frodo, did you like that?